This afternoon on Be Something Wonderful, true sacrifice versus personal sacrifice. What does it really mean to sacrifice? We're going to unpack that today. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. A great lesson today on sacrifice. We really have a negative connotation of sacrifice, right? That we have to give up something, that we have to suffer, that we have to delay our rewards, that we have to give up doing something or being something or having something with some future payoff, right? That we have to give up something to gain something. Guys, that's not what spiritual sacrifice is. That's not what true sacrifice in the sense of spirituality or God, what God's trying to say. God wouldn't require you to give up anything. Sacrifice isn't pain. Sacrifice isn't about gaining something or getting an advantage, right? It's not based in fear. It's not depleting, right? The sacrifice that we think about in our physicality, that ego-based sacrifice, is depleting. It drains us. It's painful. We think that we're going to gain something or an advantage if we give up something now, right? It's based on fear. What is sacrifice in the true spiritual nature, in the true spiritual sense? It's letting go of the lesser for the greater. Let me repeat that, because this came from Eye of the I, Dr. David R. Hawkins' book. He says, letting go of the lesser for the greater. How can that be sacrifice? Right? The lesser is this ego-based physical reality. It's nothing. This is what A Course in Miracles often says. You're giving up nothing and gaining everything. Think about that for a second. Let's just pause there. Right? This is what true sacrifice means. This is what true spiritual sacrifice means, that you give up nothing and you gain everything. That is sacrifice in the spiritual sense. That is what God is. That is love, right? You're letting go of that lesser, the nothing, for the greater. What's the greater? It's God. It's love. That's the greater, right? It's not personal sacrifice for, I'm going to sacrifice for this company or this organization. And if I work hard enough, they'll recognize me as a hard worker and reward me. That's just trying to manipulate God. That's trying to manipulate love. That's trying to manipulate others. God doesn't want manipulation. God doesn't require sacrifice, manipulation, fear. God is just love. It's totally giving. So what is true sacrifice? This comes right on the heels of our lesson on giving. It's giving. It's totally giving. It's not sacrificing anything, right? You're letting go of nothing and gaining everything. You're letting go of nothing and gaining everything. It's a totally giving energy, right? God just gives and gives. That's what love is about, and that's who you are. That's the divinity inside you, right? Loss is impossible with God. This means because you are of that divinity, you are of the nature of God, you are God's son, you are part of God, that God is within you, Christ is within you. Loss is impossible with you. It's impossible. We invent sacrifice, right? We invented that. I got to sacrifice. We think it's a necessary thing. Sacrifice for the greater good. The greater good would not require you to sacrifice. That greater love would never ask of that of you. That greater love is not going to ask for you to suffer, is not going to ask for you to go through pain, is not going to ask for you to fear anything or ask you to sacrifice to gain something. It's totally available to all the time, every moment in eternity. Love is all that surrounds us. We just don't see it. Right? Because we're busy sacrificing, right? Or busy criticizing, or busy condemning or judging. Love is all we are, and that's all that even surrounds us. Love does not require anything of you. Loss is impossible with you. Loss is impossible with God. Loss is impossible when you're in love. When you're in that love, which is you, it's impossible. Sacrifice doesn't even make sense. So if we're going to talk about true sacrifice, it's really God's love. It's that total giving. It's really about giving. It's not about sacrificing anything. In the physical sense, in our ego sense, Sacrifice is loss. That's self-sacrifice, loss. We're not you don't lose anything. You give up nothing and you gain everything. That is the true meaning of true sacrifice, the true spiritual nature of who you are, right? Remember, guys, love is all there is, right? Would love require you that? Would love or God require you to sacrifice? No way. I know there's a lot of baggage on the word God, but I use it purposely because we're going to get that back. We got to let go of that baggage. We got to let go of the dogma. We got to let go of the rules and the restrictions on God. God is totally unrestricted. There are no rules. It's just love. It's only pure love. That's all we are. So we can call it the universe. We can call it God. We can call it the field of infinite possibilities, infinite probabilities. We can call it the intelligent mind, the divine matrix. We can call it all there is. Whatever you want to call it, it is love at its core, and that's all we are. That is true sacrifice, which is not really sacrifice because you give up nothing and you gain everything. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out with great love. This is Tom. Until next time.